Look, if you're still growing your business the same way as in 2023, you're literally burning money. The way you grew it 2 years ago, it's dead. And if you don't fix this one thing, you'll keep throwing cash at ads that barely work while competitors grab your piece of the pie. Here's the truth. Platforms changed, people changed, and that basic funnel everyone's teaching, it's not enough anymore. You got 100 more competitors doing the exact same thing. They're screaming buy now into the void. So stick with me for the next 8 minutes and I'll show you how you can build a funnel that actually works today. Not some theory. This is real stuff that's working for my clients right now with actual numbers and examples you can steal. But before I show you what works, you need to understand what's broke. And it's not just algorithms. There are two massive shifts in human behavior that most people are completely ignoring. Okay, the first thing, have you heard about fear of missing out thing? Well, that's actually toast. People aren't impulse buying anymore. Do you remember when you could slap a 50% discount timer on something and watch sales roll in? Yeah, well, that's pretty much over. Nobody cares about the discounts anymore. So just think about it. You probably got 3 final hours emails this week alone. Your customers are getting them too. And they'll learn to ignore that fake urgency. And the second thing is that it still takes about 7 touch points and 60 days from someone to buy from you. But now you got 100 more competitors doing the exact same thing. It's like everyone's got a landing page, everyone's running ads, everyone's screaming buy now. So if you're not doing something more sophisticated, you're just making noise. And if you want to actually win, you need a smarter, more strategic approach. And that's what we're diving into. All right, so you want to know the real secret? It's all in the funnel. Like seriously, most business owners are still stuck on this old school linear funnel like it's 2022 and nobody's learned anything new. You throw some Google ads out there with a few keywords, slap together a landing page, maybe run some social prospecting and retargeting campaigns with good creatives, whatever that means. Look, I'm not saying this stuff is totally dead. It can still work. But here's the ugly truth. You need way bigger budgets than ever before. You're basically praying to the algorithm gods. And in a world where everyone's got attention span of a goldfish, you're gonna spend months and a pile of cash just trying to dial things in. Plus, if your one offer isn't working, you're stuck guessing why. The system is so rigid, you can't see what's actually broken. So, what does this mean for you? You need a funnel that's actually diverse. Not just one path, one offer, one shot. You need multiple angles, you need different touch points, and you need a system that actually adapts to how people buy today. So alright, if you're still sitting there thinking, dude, this sounds complicated, don't worry, I got you covered. Let me show you exactly what I mean with a real client example. We worked with this chiropractor in Detroit. He used to run Google ads to his homepage with a couple of super specific keywords. Toss in some social media posts, social advertising, like the classic stuff. It worked, well, until it didn't. Leads dried up, cost per acquisition went through the roof, and he was stuck. So what we did, we ditched the rigid one-size-fits-all funnel and built something completely different. Instead of one path, we created multiple entry points. Instead of one offer, we tested 5 different ways people could start working with him. Now, we still had a 3-part funnel, top of the funnel, middle, and bottom of the funnel, but we tweaked it a little bit. This is just about getting people to recognize you on first touch. We ran some branding campaigns like testimonials, explainer videos, images, even broader Google keywords that weren't trying to sell anything yet. The goal here was to get people to know you, like you, and trust you before they even ask for a service. In middle of the funnel, this is where we got creative. We tested completely different approaches. Number 1, we had a quiz, which was called is your posture causing you pain? We had an ebook with 10 best exercises for back pain relief. And then we had a classic free consultation lead magnet. But here's where it gets interesting. We also added a low ticket offer, a $49 basic treatment. And we didn't stop there. We built 2 different landing pages just to test that direct offer. Each lead magnet got its own email nurture sequence and its own retargeting ads. So instead of just one boring offer, we had 5. Main offer, low ticket offer, and 3 different lead magnets. Then we split the budget evenly across all these offers and let the data do its thing for 60 days. Now remember, all of this is in the middle of the funnel. Now, bottom of the funnel, this is where the magic happens. People who opted in, booked a consultation, or grabbed the low ticket offer all landed here. And at this stage, it's more about sales than marketing. You already warmed them up, now you just need to close. And the results, this was very interesting. The low ticket offer crushed it, converted the best, hands down. Next up, there were lead magnets, then free consultation, then the quiz. But here's the real kicker. Those lead magnets built a killer email list, and over the next 6 months, more than 7% of those email subscribers turned into paying customers. That's money you never would have seen with the old approach. Now you see the difference? Instead of placing everything in one offer and on one audience, we built multiple paths to success. That's how you build a funnel that works in today's market. So how do you actually build this for yourself? Okay, grab a pen, let's sketch out your funnel right now. Okay, so the first step is to stop thinking you have one problem and one audience. What you need to do is map out all the different pain points your customers have and all the different types of people who might buy from you. Let's say, for example, you run an SEO agency. Your pain points might be, my website isn't good enough or isn't ranking on Google. Then it could be, I'm losing customers to competitors. It also can be, let's say, I don't have an SEO roadmap. Your audiences might be small business owners, e-com stores, freelancers, startups. So you should build different offers for different audiences. Like an example, a free SEO checklist for e-commerce stores, or a $9 mini course for solopreneurs, or let's say a low value offer will fix your technical SEO for only $49. This is for, let's say, small businesses. And don't be lazy. Make at least 2 to 3 dedicated landing pages. One for agencies, one for SaaS, one for small businesses. So now instead of one generic, hey, we're a cool SEO agency ad, you've got direct offers for 3 different audiences. A low ticket offer, a free checklist, and a $9 mini course. Each one gets its own ads, email sequences, and upsell pages. You're basically building a little ecosystem for each type of customer. And here's a pro tip for you. Like if you're B2B, use qualifying forms. You should ask for website URL, monthly revenue, and let's say, are you ready to invest an X amount of dollars? What you're doing here is you're basically weeding out the tire kickers and you're training the algorithm to find the right customers, the right people for you. And also don't forget, you need to optimize for your main goal. So for most service businesses, that's like scheduling an appointment or booking a call. So all you're doing, everything that you're doing should point there. But this also works for B2C. Let's say you're in beauty or cosmetics. You will have like a one lead magnet, which can be find the best products for your skin tone. You could have another lead magnet, which is, let's say, makeup looks for work, parties, or date nights. You can then have like a direct offer for different age groups. Then you can have, again, like a mini course, a $9 mini course on how to nail your makeup in just 10 minutes. It's the same playbook, you're just swapping out the details accordingly. You do this and suddenly the algorithm gods start smiling on you. You're not just running ads, you're feeding the machine the right data so it can find more people like your best customers. And one last thing, once you're live, keep your creatives fresh. So you need to update them every couple of weeks so you don't get ad fatigue. So don't just set and forget, because that's one of the ways how you can go broke. So remember, the old linear funnel is dead. You need multiple offers, multiple touch points, and a system that actually adapts to how people buy today. Map out your different audiences, build diverse offers for each, test everything and let the data show you what works. That's how you get the hamster wheel of random results. And remember one more thing, the businesses that win today aren't the one with the biggest budgets. They're the ones with the smartest funnels. If this helped, hit that subscribe button below because I break down marketing strategies like this every week. I'm Stefan and I will see you in the next one.